guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another speed build. This is a A-framed cottage, and it has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's kind of a smaller house for 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's really small, but I managed to fit them in there. So it's actually inspired by a build by Simlessy. I will put a picture in the corner and a link in the eye. So where it is inspired, I did not copy. Obviously it looks way different, but I saw her do the build and I was like, why have I never ever once even looked at this lot in the game? Because it's a beautiful lot. So once I saw it, I had to build here. And I did like kind of like the A-frame style of the build that she did. Although mine is a bit different because she did like the roofing was only on the 2nd floor. I did like a A-frame down to the ground. So yeah. I did try and do like a little chimney thing in the back. It didn't work. I have been wanting to try different roofing technique and different things. Like sometimes I'll watch a video, like a speed build, and somebody will do something and it's just like it hits me like a sock in the eye, and I'm like, why would I never think to do that? Like that is perfect. Like why wouldn't I think to do that? And I feel like if you think you can't build and you want to get better, just watch speed builds, because that's how I've gotten better. I've never actually built before The Sims 4, believe it or not. I never built in The Sims 3. I never really played The Sims 3. I didn't have a computer that could run it. I mean, I don't even think the computer I had back then could run The Sims 4. It could barely run The Sims 2, so like I wasn't able to get any more expansion packs after seasons with The Sims 2 because my graphics card was like it was like, I know a term I want to say, but I want to clean it up. It was pooping the bed. I just clean it up a little bit, because like once I got seasons and I installed it, I had to play with the walls down all the time because they would just flash red, but the snow worked, and that was really my main concern. So yeah, I never bothered to get an expansion pack after that because I was like, my graphics card cannot handle this. So yeah. Never played The Sims 3, really. I played a little bit on console. I don't like playing The Sims on console. I prefer PC. Personal preference, I just prefer to play The Sims on the computer. I need a mouse. Mouse is a big thing with me in The Sims. So yeah. They took me forever to decide on a wallpaper or whatnot for the outside. And I changed my mind multiple times. Multiple times. You're going to see me change it. I'm still not even 100% sure about what I initially chose, like, and stuck with, but the build is done. It is what it is. I do really love how the dining area turned out, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I kind of wanted it to have like a Tudory cottage vibe to it too, so that's why I'm trying some of this Tudory wallpaper. I changed it so much. I was like so indecisive. Also, creating the floor plan proved to be a problem because I'm pointing to my screen. You can't see me pointing, but that roof that comes down to the ground has a wall And when I tried to delete it, I could not delete the wall. So I had to make the floor plan accordingly to that wall. I could have probably fit like a room in that little like triangle piece that was left, but I left it blank. I didn't bother with it. I think it took me a while to decide on windows too. Like I placed them, then I delete them. Excuse me, I do not know where that yawn came from. Oh, and then I did this in a build before and I liked it, so I tried it again. Where I made like personal, customized flower boxes by just like placing flowers in like a half wall area. Um, I really liked how it looked there, so it's kind of like, yeah. It's like a mock flower box, like the ones that they give you, but like, much bigger. Yes, so you'll see me having issues with this wall here. I eventually am able to pull it out. But yeah, that wall gave me such a pain when I was trying to do the floor plan. That's the word. I don't know why I'm having such trouble talking right now. But yeah, it gave me so many issues. Ooh, do I leave those stained glass windows there? Because I really like that. Landscaping, I didn't know what I was going to do. I don't even know if I like this that I originally finally end up leaving. I don't know if I like it, but it's there. I actually end up doing the landscaping off camera. I think it's simply just because I forgot to hit record or whatnot, but landscaping was done off camera. Sorry if there are any pauses that I forgot to remove. I've been rewatching the show Chuck, and I was watching that while building this, so any pauses is probably when I was switching episodes. Really kind of bummed that it's not on Netflix anymore, so I have to use like a streaming website. And so like it doesn't just like automatically play the next episode. I have to go like find the next episode and set it up, so that's why there's pauses. Why am I building at night? This is a question I ask myself quite. Oh, now I know why. Because I'm putting lights on the outside. But there will be times where I build at night. Oh. So, here's the thing. When I started building this, I don't think the new stair update was had come out. So I was trying to fit stairs in without being able to like manipulate them the way that we can now. And then when I came back to finish it, because like I said, because I started building it last week, and I tried to get it done before the weekend because I don't get to use our gaming computer on the weekends because I let the husband, not my husband, but the husband. I let my husband use the gaming PC on the weekends since we share it. And so I didn't get to finish it before the weekend ended, so I had to wait out the weekend. And by the time I got back to it, that update had came out. So you'll see me I put in regular stairs, and then eventually we will have an L-shaped staircase. Did I take the stained glass window off? Oh, I did. That's a shame because those looked really nice. I was going to make that whole room a bathroom. That's a really big bathroom. I downloaded houses off of the galleries before, and I'm not judging anybody's builds, but sometimes the bathrooms are so big, and I'm like, why do we need a bathroom this big? But I feel like that's because I've lived in like small apartments for the majority of my life, and the bathrooms have been tiny. Like my last two apartments had really small bathrooms, and now I have this apartment, and this is the biggest bathroom I've had, like, in a very long time, and like, it's just like all the space is like, that's all. Oh, here I am putting in the new stairs, like the update, and I'm like, okay, I want to use the new stairs. How am I going to do it? And I ended up doing the L shape, and I stuck it in the corner there. And that's when this was able to become 2 bedrooms. Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, floor plans are not my, I'm not the greatest at floor plans. I struggle with them a bit. But in the end, I think it came out pretty good. Pretty okay. Pretty okay, is that... Do people say that? I don't know. Then I went with a gallery style kitchen. It's the kind of kitchen I currently have. My old apartment supposedly had a gallery kitchen. My old apartment had a kitchen, a stove, and a kitchen. A stove, a sink, and a refrigerator shoved in a corner, and they called it a galley style kitchen. No, I had a corner with a stove and a refrigerator. That wasn't really a kitchen. I think I might do a speed build of my old apartment and a speed build of my current apartment. Just so like you can see the size comparison, because my old apartment was very tiny. It was like barely a 1 bedroom. It was like slightly bigger than... There were probably studio apartments that were bigger than that apartment, and it was a 1 bedroom. I say 1 bedroom in quotations. It was actually a 1 bedroom because the bedroom was separate, but like it was basically a living room, a little corner for the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom. That was it. It was very small. And then this apartment is like huge. We got a decent sized living room, a dining room, the bedroom, a bathroom, and a decent sized kitchen. And it's like so much more space. Sometimes I don't even know what to do with myself. I have so much space. Although my husband did buy this massive weight bench, and I'm okay with him having a weight bench. I just didn't think it was going to be this big. So it's like taking up my whole dining room. I actually have my dining table in the living room because I have so much extra space in my living room. I was like, why not just put the table here? Plus we also have our computers set up in the dining room too, so it's more like a working room instead of like a dining room, but whatever. We're not even sure if we're gonna leave the weight bench there, but that's where it is right now. And like this living room in this build is very small, but it's cute, it's cozy. I also think, I'm not entirely sure, I'll have to check. I do believe that this build is base game and get together only. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure. I'm loading up my game now to check it, but I do believe that's the case. of the, you can see the kitchen there. I love how that kitchen turned out. And I love how that lamp is base game. So I did design this for 2 adult Sims and a toddler. And I did put in the base game nightlight. Usually when I make toddlers rooms, I use the that one nightlight that came with Parenthood, because I feel like that works better for toddlers. That nightlight does work better for children though, because it keeps the monster under the bed away, but let's not get into the monster under the bed. Let's not talk about it, because that monster under the bed drives me crazy. I gotta figure out how to disable that monster with MC Command Center again. Wish I just had the update for the most recent patch, though. I'll have to figure it all out again. I kind of felt like that bedroom was lacking, like it could have used another rug or whatnot. But I didn't put another one in there. I kind of like to not clutter my build so much, because 1, it takes forever, and 2, it's like I like that more cleaner look than the cluttered look. Although the clutter does make it look more lived in. I did upload. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this is on the gallery right now as you're watching this. And apparently I used some dine out and get to work as well, but I don't know what I used from those packs. I tried to do all base game and get together, so whatever's from dine out and get to work shouldn't be that big of a deal if you only have base game and get to work. What did I use from dine out? Did I use a plant or something? So I thought I filtered between those 2 things. Huh. I don't know what I used from them, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. My game, I just exited out of my game, and when it exited, the sounds turned off, and I was like, oh, that's better. I mean, I like the game sounds if I'm actually playing the game, but like when I'm not playing the game and I'm like doing other stuff too, it's just like, can we not right now? Okay, so now we are on the screenshots, and I will see you guys all next time. Okay guys, I fixed it. It's base game and get together now.